Right. Hello, chemistry students. And today I'm just going to do a review over the things that you need to know for your quiz on Tuesday. So first thing you need to do is make sure that you have your periodic table. You need to make sure that you have it color-coded so that you know the names of the major groups of the periodic table. You need to know where the transition metals are. You need to be able to, if I give you a list of elements, tell me if it's a transition metal or a metalloid. Okay. If it's a lanthanide, we'll go to a new page here. So you need to know the charge, location, and mass of each subatomic particle. And when I say subatomic particle, those are going to be the protons, the neutrons, and the electrons. Okay, you need to be able to tell me how many there are of each in a thing, and tell me the charge and location of all of those. Okay, that's your first thing. Next, you need to know the major groups. Okay, know the major groups. Okay, the major groups of the periodic table. Okay, so these are things like group 1, group 2, the transition metals. So groups 1 and 2, know the names for these. And then skipping over to the far to the right, group 7 and group 8, okay? You should know that group 7 are the halogens, and that they like to bond with group 1, the alkali metals. And they make what we call salts. You should know that group 8 is the noble gases. And they are pretty much unreactive, okay, because they have a full valence shell. You should be able to look at the periodic table, and I'll just give you an example here. Here is carbon. You should be able to tell me atomic number, atomic mass. You should also be able to tell me how many protons, neutrons, and electrons, okay? So first thing you need to remember also is that the atomic number right here is going to tell you the number of protons and the number of electrons. They're going to be the same number. So for carbon, it's going to be 6. And for electrons, it's also going to be 6, okay? Now, to find the number of neutrons, you're going to take the atomic mass and round it to the nearest whole number minus the atomic number. So in this case, we have the atomic mass, we round to 12, and the atomic number is going to be 6. So this will also be 6 neutrons, okay? So you should be able to tell me that. You should be able to tell me also, if I give you a list, you need to be able to tell me, let's see one more thing. You need to know where the groups and families are. You also need to tell me the periods and who are the most reactive elements and who are the least reactive. Okay. So again, we take a look here at the periodic table. The group numbers are going to be right here. They're going to be going up and down, okay? Group numbers, those are the families, the groups. The most reactive families are going to be group 1. And then over here, the least reactive are group 8, the noble gases. And right here, whoops, we have Along this side here, these are the periods that are going across, and these are going to be the periods here that go across this way, okay? And that's it for the quiz. You may use one 3-inch by 5-inch note card, handwritten by you. Go ahead and use front or back. You can also use your periodic table that you color-coded. You can use this periodic table as kind of a guide if you didn't follow the color coding. The main idea is that you understand the group numbers and that you understand these major families, okay? And let me